Good evening. Welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now, December 12, 2025. Call 6:43 in Spain, whatever time it is in the Caribbean Sea. Because right now there's a hunter, there's a cat, there's a feline, a predator searching for Nicolas Maduro's fleet. Family, tonight aerial surveillance here on Military Strategies begins. Oh!
Very good evening, very good morning, dear and beloved world. Live action. Is the hunt starting right now live? The same person responsible for Skipper, Nicolas Maduro's mega oil tanker. It's in the hands. It's in the hands of the United States of America, in the hands of Donald Trump. We are live, and tonight is going to be special. We're going to do something for the first time that we haven't done until now, that we haven't dared to do until now. Pay attention. With this, we're going to have two radars at the same time. What we're going to do here is check where the drone is flying over and see what ships are nearby. A challenge, a real challenge tonight here on Military Strategies. I want you to please leave your likes, share this live stream, and also leave your comments because, of course, we're also going to talk about your comments and anything you want to share or tell us. Oh my, right now, what's happening, what's going on? It's amazing. I can tell you that what's happening at this moment is truly amazing. Black cat? The cat is right there. It's heading towards Punta Cardon on the province of Falcon, in the oil zone. And let's see who could be the victim of this MQ for Triton. Oh my, last night was promising, and so is tonight. Donald Trump has found a way to really hurt Nicolas Maduro. A lot. Since we're live, anything can happen. There are right now air operations underway. That drone clearly won't be alone. It's going to have an escort patrol. It's going to be accompanied, protected in case any sub-30 decides to do something crazy. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Okay, let's see. Right now we have the drone. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Family, let's rub our hands together and get to it right now. The drone is over Diagonal de Aruba, Punta Cardon. We can see it here. Let's take a look. We're under my camera. Let's go to the other map, the maritime map. Let's search. Punta Cardon? So that it stays right here in the middle area. And let's see what's around there. Right below where the drone is, there's one of Nicolas Maduro's wanted ships, the Azure Bolager. This one. One moment, we'll display it for you. All right, let's do something else. Sorry about this. We're testing it live right now. It takes time. I'm always trying to innovate. I'm going to try to do it another way, somewhere else. so that later we can look at photos of the ships I really have to make. All right. Let's go to another image. We'll change the screen soon. Here we are. Right now, the drone is overhead of that vessel. The blue one of Balkiger. There's another one further north, Solar Ruo. Another tanker. In fact, I would bet that the drone is between the two. And also, it gives the impression the one who may be searching for the drone now is this one. The Azure is on the list. It's on the list of ships that could be subjected to the hand of Donald Trump. Another oil tanker. Right now, we're live, family. This is uniquely done here. Ike, there we go. Let's see the drone's movement. Black Cat, what are you doing? What is Black Cat doing right now? Stop. So we can understand it. Let's also look for a Black Cat map. Now it's from Flight Radar. Let's see. Here we are. He is now heading east. He has started the search pattern. He's searching for ships at sea. And now we will go to Punta Cardon to see what's over there. Cardon, Punta Cardon. There. We're heading out now then to the refinery to scan. We'll also assist Black Cat 6 from the air. And so MQ-4 Sea Triton drone, which is right now looking for new targets. This is like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. Let's see what else we have around here. We already know that the drone is now heading east. Let's go a little further down. Aruba comes in. And Punta Cardon. Let's change here. Testing a new military strategy approach here. What do we have? Another one. Waiting. La Perla and B. She doesn't show up, Veronica. She does show up. Let's check if the ship Veronica currently has any sanctions. Tanker Veronica. Let's look up its code because all ships have a code. We also need to learn this. All these ships have
a serial number. Let's check if this ship faces sanctions.
photographs of the ship. This one we see here. It's a big ship, and we'll tell you about it. In size. How much we're talking about, and we go back. It's a ship. Information, sizes. It doesn't show up here, at least I don't see it. We'll look for it now. What's important to me is whether it's there or not. It's not sanctioned. Well, wait a moment. Yes, hold on. Careful. He was sanctioned. Veronica was sanctioned. He was included in sanctions by the United States Department of the Treasury in 2022 as part of measures against Russian entities and their vessels involved in transportation, oil or weapons, especially related to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The property linked to the sanctioned entity is the vessel, owned by Pромsvязьbank Leasing, limited liability company, a subsidiary of the Russian state bank. This entity has also faced United States sanctions for giving logistical support to Russian military and energy sectors. It's not a specific sanction on Venezuela.
No.
It's a specific sanction against the vessel. According to the information we have at this moment, this vessel, which is southwest of Aruba, has been operating in the Caribbean near Venezuela. Reports indicate that it was even anchored at the Paraguaná Peninsula. The United States government hasn't specifically sanctioned it under current Venezuela sanctions, but it is sanctioned. It has been included in dark fleet reports. Illegal oil transportation. This status puts it on risk and monitoring profiles, even if it doesn't have sanctions. Be careful, because if it doesn't have sanctions, it may still be under surveillance. First vessel we have there. The IBI Pearl. Let's look for information about the IBI Pearl. Tanker EBI Pearl. We search. Let's see what Hemo has. The list doesn't appear. The ship doesn't appear on the list. Let's see if it's the same one. We'll check with its serial number. Yes, it's the same one. IBI was spared from being scrapped. We already know that this ship is safe. We keep watching where the drop is. It's heading east. Heading east. We said that Azure did have it.
Let's look for Azure again. We're live.
We're live. Yes, the tanker Azure. I'm going to go. The one we're looking at. This one does show up. This one is here on the lists. Several maritime tracking databases show a sanctioned label, identifying it as a vessel sanctioned by the United States. Aruba flag, recently listed as sanctioned, sailing in the Caribbean Sea, has been designated and identified on risk lists. It may be subject to a blockade or operational restrictions. Our first victim is already following the drone. The drone is right now very close to him, so that we can see him. Let's find him. There he is. Look, where is the drone? Let's have a family moment. I'm adjusting this so we can see it clearly. And there won't be any problem. Here we are. Look, where is the drone and where is the ship? On the same diagonal? Higher up, there's the solar. Ruo Solar Ru. Let's go look for Solar Ruo. This is getting interesting. We're right now. 5,000 people. Looking for ghost oil tankers. We had never done this before. Nobody had done this before. I think this. First to break the news with this. Come on, we're searching, with Super Chat open. We're searching. Nothing comes up. There are no official records. It's not here. This one isn't here. For now, Azure has all the chances. Let's look for the snath. Cosmos. Cosmos ship. In maritime tracking reports, we opened the photo because there are details about it. We do have information about this vessel.
I see him.
We analyze maritime tracking reports to Venezuelan oil trade. A vessel called Nave Cosmos appears, which was mentioned by LSG data in connection with Venezuelan crude oil transport operations near Aruba, Venezuela. In this context, ships used by Chevron under license to export oil. That alone doesn't indicate a sanction. It just means it was operating with declarations like other vessels on a commercial route. There isn't any. But it operates in Venezuela. There is no public evidence. Thank you very much. Nave Cosmos. Interesting. A world to discover. Let's go a little further to the area of Aruba and Curacao. We have a ship there. Nectuno. The tanker Nectuno. I'm going to try to adjust the screen so we can see it here. There we go. Now it's good. You can see it. Let's move this a little bit. We're live. Maximum difficulty. With this, I'm trying something new. I think the tanker Nectuno is registered under Panama's flag. Let's check. Nectuno 6. No. It's a high-risk vessel that has been involved in oil transfers with sanctioned tankers. This deserves attention. Attention since we have a history with Nectuno 6. Nectuno 6 has been identified by maritime traffic tracking firms as a high-risk vessel that has been involved in oil transfers with sanctioned tankers. To evade tracking and sanctions, this includes a crude oil transfer with a tanker. Guess with whom? Guess with whom? Nectuno has been sailing the sea, man. Dealing oil, making business, laundering for Nicolas Maduro. Who could Chad have done business with? With which ship? Think carefully. What has happened recently? With Skipper? Skipper, who is sanctioned and was detained by the United States.
He hasn't been with Zeus.
He's not with Skipper. For example, maritime intelligence company Keepler views Nectuno 6 as a high-risk vessel due to its involvement in cargo transfer operations. Meanwhile, the other ship, Skipper, had its identification system turned off. Interesting. Now we're starting to get a complete picture. This ship, Neptune 6, approaches during the night a ghost ship that has turned off its skipper transponder. 330 meters of ship with 1,900,000 barrels of crude oil. They connect hoses at sea during a risky bunkering operation. And a skipper. He fills up Neptune's reserve tank so he can go sell it as legal crude. That's how it works. This is another one of the Los Soles cartel's businesses. In this case, the expert on this subject is Delcy. Delcy is the supplier of oil to all these regimes. It's her, well, there she is. This ship has been paired with Skipper. The drone will already be following it. We're back. We're back with this. We're also going to take a look at the rest of the Caribbean Sea. For now, nothing. Radio silence, but the drone remains at 47,000 feet. It's the same one from the other night, the one that took Skipper away. United States. Come on, we already have Nectuno, who's a suspect. We have one who definitely is. Veronica, who's also around, the ship. There's no Cosmos, but who's also a suspect? It's Solar up here. We know nothing about him. Now we're heading to Punta Cardon. Rihanna? And she's not the singer? We open the ship. Rihanna's ship. We're only looking for tankers. That's where the money is. Oil. Rihanna's ship. It looks big. The Rihanna ship looks pretty big. Rihanna. What do we know? We checked that the serial number is the same. It's the same. It doesn't have any sanctions. It's now sailing in the Caribbean Sea toward Venezuela.
No.
This is the book. Good evening, Rihanna. Today is not your day. Are you not going to meet the Navy SEALs Team 6? We have a few here. Oh, well. We have a gold mine here. Oh, Nicholas, you have them all kept here. I've already seen names that I know are here. Malak is here. This one is sanctioned. Punta Cardon. That one is sanctioned. All right, let's start from the top. It looks like they're doing some tankering here. They're transferring oil from one to another. Venezuela's flag is definitely here. Lizzie, let's find it. Bouquet, Lizzie. No. Not listed. There's no public evidence. Lizzie, no. I'm going here again. We're going there again. We keep watching the drone, right? We still have visual on the drone. Family, how are you doing, please? We've already checked Nave Cosmos. Nave Cosmos is clear. Nave Cosmos is free of sin. For now. Let's add your super chat to make this more interactive. Everyone's collaborating, okay? Are you brave? Strategy? Greetings, let's go, Alvino. Thanks, Andrea. We are witnessing Maduro's final hours. For what reason? Maduro wanted to leave Delcy Rodriguez in charge since he had a very good business going. A really good business, huh? Wow, Delcy, the mess Delcita was making. Let's go. Next on the list, Balsa. Tanker, Balsa. I sing. Now we will go. Now we will go. Now we will go to all the ships. Calm down, calm down. Tonight, the game is about sinking the fleet. Here in military strategies, searching for Nicolas Maduro's lost fleet. Balsa doesn't appear on the list. He's not sanctioned. Balsa is no good for us. Let's continue with the next soldier. Soldier. Relax. I know you're going to mention names, bicentennial and all that. Those are the ones, right? Port ships. I'm looking for oil tankers. Oil tankers. Let's go with oil tankers. Let's go in order. Let's go in order. Yes, soldier. Yes. Soldier is sanctioned. Let's open soldier's photo. This one is big, huh? This one is really big. Let's view soldier's photos and story.
Yeah.
He appears in public records as an oilman sanctioned by the United States under the Office of Foreign Assets Control Program. The Office of Foreign Assets Control appears to have marked him with sanctions and BAM, which indicates that he has been identified in tracking databases as a subject. United States sanctions, restrictions on oil vessels. What does this imply? Who is on the designated list? Transaction ban. Companies and individuals from the United States are prohibited from doing business with him. Risk of forced actions. A ship with this classification may face brokerage actions or seizures similar to Skipper. Soldier can be attacked, but right now, Soldier is in Venezuelan waters. The United States shouldn't go in there right now. It's very close to the coast. If Soldier goes out to the open sea, Soldier will be able to, he will continue, Skipper. In the end, we're going to put together a fleet of ships, and we're all going on a cruise, on an oil tanker. We've got Soldier. Let's go with the next one. Jocelyn. Here she is, Jocelyn. Also, we have to wait for them to fill it, of course, before making a move. Like a good pirate, you have to follow the ship. We're a privateer right now. Naval strategies. Pirates of the Caribbean. Maduro is Dave Jones. The one who had an octopus face with tentacles. Do you remember The Flying Dutchman? Too bad they didn't make more Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The movie was cool, Jocelyn. There's no evidence. Jocelyn gets away with it. We continue. Malak Angel in Turkish. Malak will be there.
See.
Malak is. No, guard peace, Malak. He is sanctioned in multiple sanctioned vessel tracking sources in the United States, as well as in the United Kingdom and the European Union. Designations apply due to his involvement in transporting oil on routes subject to sanctions, or for being implicated in operations considered high risk related to sanctioned crude. Malak was recently anchored in Amway, Venezuela, and its navigation status indicates activity in the Caribbean Sea with a destination to Venezuelan ports. They may be using Malak to transport oil from one ship to another. Here it is. Former name LR2 Poseidon. There we have it. LR2 Poseidon former name. Let's continue.
Seguimos.
The drone is still there. Now moving from Curacao to the east, now we will we will join it shortly because there is a ship or two or three over there. Let's first wrap up what we have here. It's a complicated task, huh? Well, let's do one thing. We have Malak. Please write down Malak. We stopped at Malak. Let's go right now. Where's the drone? Vertical between Curacao and North Salina? Good air. What do we have here? We've talked about Neptuno. Let's look for... to the north. San Mar Regina. Let's see. They're looking for San Mar Regina. Did you know drones can intercept your communications? It must be monitoring Nicolas Maduro's radios and communications, telling them, return to port immediately. There are no records. San Mar Regina is clean. We're doing the Navy's job here, right? This will be exactly the same thing that could be done with better technology, much faster, and in a much more professional way. Somewhere in some command center. Naval, they will be examining and analyzing all the information that drone is processing right now. Here we are, doing it. From our bunker, Malak, we know he's there. San Mar Regina, no. Nectum, if we continue to the east, Centauris. We're looking for sentries. Let's also play some music to give this a bit more intrigue, to add a bit more color. Well, not this one, huh? This one is too much.
Hello.
Come on, Maduro. We're taking your ships. Go.
I like it. I really like this little rhythm at dawn. Come on, let's look. Let's look for another suspense song, huh? We get all hyped up and then we go to sleep afterwards. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. This one's good. We're joining the hunt. Have you seen the hunt for Red October? It's a classic submarine hunt. In this, the submarines must be collaborating too, right? Because submarines with sonar know where they are. No information's available about Centauris. No, there isn't. There are no sanctions. Centauris gets away. There's Centauris. Our drone is still following, huh? Our little guy, he's turned off the transponder now. He turned off the transponder, but we know he's there. Well, this straight line is probably going to go all the way to Gran Roque or maybe even further down. Come on, let's look for La Orchila. What's below La Orchila, between La Orchila and Tortuga Island? We have these two red marks. Clear private. Clear private. It will be clear private punctured with this. It could be. This music is great. You don't know which one it is. I like this one, huh? Do I like this one? Private, of course.
Oh.
Looking for Nicolas Maduro's ghost fleet. It doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Private gets away. From the hunt. It's near another unidentified, turned-off ship. We know there's a ship, and they could be bunkering, transferring fuel between vessels. Fiorella sounds similar to that name. It sounds like the name Fiorella to me. Fiorella will be there. Fiorella? She can be there, huh? Fiorella could be there. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think Fiorella is there? Fiorella could be there. Fiorella is the one. Fiorella, both of them? She's not here. Fiorella is not the victim. She's not here. Oh my God. What madness. Well, as we get closer to Trinidad and Tobago, there's a huge list of ships it could be, you know? Following that line, the line we were looking at. I'm not going to look at this one since it's going to the United States, so I'm not concerned. Same for this one, as it's also going to the United States. This one's also coming from the United States to load. The ones I'm interested in are the ones that don't show up, or the ones that are headed to Venezuela, Cuba, or who isn't there. That is to say, there are ships. Let me explain. We're going to try to explain something here to everyone so you can understand. We'll also look at your comments, but there's something we need to understand. Ships arrive, load up completely with barrels of oil, and wait at sea to be purchased. The crew is waiting. That's the case with Sanctions. For example, Sanctions is on order. That is, it's waiting for someone to buy that crude oil. 1 million, 2 million, 500,000 barrels, whatever it may be. What's wrong with Lizeth? Should I track a plane from Caracas? I'm not tracking planes right now, I'm tracking oil tankers. It's more interesting because this makes things very, very tough for Nicolas Maduro. It makes things extremely difficult for him. All right, let's come back here. We're with Malak. Dianti, let's go look for Dianti. Oil worker, Dianti. If there's a plane from Bogota to Caracas, and what do? Shoot it down. Let's see, there are planes every day. Planes are landing in Madrid right now. Oh my God, family, focus. We're dealing with the oil tankers. Follow the money. Let's follow the money. We'll find it. Dianti. There's the sanctioned oil tanker Dianti. Come on, is Chad sanctioned or not? Dianti is sanctioned. I came from Altagracia, Venezuela, and I'm going to Muanch in Venezuela, to Moe. I'm waiting. Aren't you saying no? People who say yes. Max Ray says I say yes. Princes says yes, Christians no, with a question. David says yes. Johan Blue says no. We haven't slept. Yes, Christian, we haven't slept. The result is yes. War, yes, it's here. Yes, it's here. This one is here. Let's take a look at it. He is sanctioned by multiple countries: the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union. Analysts call the dark fleet ships those that are identified as high-risk sanctioned vessels and that are involved in transporting oil of sanctioned origin. It's flagged under the Cormoran Islands or Comoros Islands. Comoros Islands, that's what it's called. Yes, Comoros Islands. I had never heard of it in my life, but it exists. Now we know something new. Comoros Islands. Look at this photograph of Bianchi. There we see him. Of course, it's just that Skipper. I think Skipper is the greatest.
Yeah.
I think Skipper is the biggest one.
Grande.
Size. Bianchi's size. 183 meters, that's it. Bianchi is half the size of the other one, huh? We need to see who the builder is. Let's see who the builder is. Live investigation on military strategies. The builder of Bianchi is PA Shipping Limited from China. The ship owner is Chinese. Very good point, huh? Let's start looking for some serious information now. By the way, where's the drone? The drone is off right now. It's there, but it's in silent mode. Are they doing this so Estrategias doesn't look for it? They said, hey, Estrategias is following us. He's going to reveal who the victim is. I'm sorry. But we're bored. Well, Malak, who is Malak Setter? Who's Malak Setter? Malak, he's tall. Chen Shipping Trader Limited. It's going to be CTS?
Yes.
CTS.
Yes.
Chen Shipping Trader Limited. Another Chinese? The blow that China could take if Nicolas Maduro leaves. Malak is 183 meters tall.
Metros.
Is it Laura? Come on, let's keep going. Rio Orinoco. Rio Orinoco is suspended. Family, is Rio Orinoco suspended? Reply in the chat. We have another one. I want comments.
Yes.
Yes or no? It might be there or not. Lacton says yes. Alex agrees, but Marissa insists you did it wrong.
Bro.
Yoja says yes. Samuel says yes. Anticomunista says yes. I'm betting yes, says the king. Diori, Naku. December 12th, 2025.
25.
Yes, it appears on the list of surveillance vessels because of its activity on oil routes in Venezuela.
Venezuela.
This shows it operated by loading Venezuelan oil. However, there is no public confirmation of sanctions from the United States. They're watching you. We know where you are. Watch your anchors, sailor. We're coming for you. It's there. He's in the high-risk dark fleet, but hasn't been sanctioned yet. Be careful. It could happen this week. We're still with Apis. Apis? What a name, Apis. We have Apis. Apis's measurements. Size. 183, also 50,000 tons, can hold 362,000 barrels of crude oil. The ship owner. With Guinea wood. Julius Capital Limited Liability Company.
Sì.
Registered in the Emirate of Sardia, United Arab Emirates. Built in 2006.
6.
Are you saying that Apis is in or not? Mario Blanco Covenant agrees. Levi Nathan says the show is now pure nonsense and Estrategia seems high or drunk. Yes, Levi Nathan. It hurts me. It hurts me to do this because you've been with us for such a long time. It hurts me a lot, Levi Nathan. And it really hurts me a lot, but better than you. No one knows we won't tolerate disrespect. We don't accept them. So, will what happened before happen again to you? That you end up left out? For being rude? If you don't like it, we've told you many times, Levi Nathan, don't come in. Don't come in, or we'll think you're a masochist. And here we don't like to mistreat anyone. Don't come in. Stay watching cooking recipe channels. Peep a Pig? I don't know. Anything that entertains you. But don't come here to be a pain in the ass. If you're not interested in knowing which ships are sanctioned, go to another channel. Anyway, buy another enlightened one for the list. Apis? Is it or not? It's suspicious. It's not sanctioned. Mainly by the United States. Also sanctioned by the United Kingdom. Any asset of the vessel under the jurisdiction of the United States or the United Kingdom is frozen. This includes bank accounts, assets, and any financial property linked to the ship. Apus. This is the crime island. Well, look, I said Peppa Pig, don't get upset. You also can't watch Teletubbies or Disney Channel. I don't know, Levi Nathan? I know what's going on with you today. Then you send us an email so we can remove the hidden status for you. Don't worry, we'll reply. We like that. Anita. Boat, Anita.
Da.
Let's go look. No, Anita, no.
Anita, Nereo isn't here.
There's no evidence of Nereo? I'm Anita. Are you talking to me? Are you suspended, Anita? Don't talk to her. She's likely having a bad day. Ambrieli.
Ship Ambrielli.
There is no evidence. Ambrieli is safe, Ambrieli, for now. We continue. Bandra? This had never been done before, going and looking for them one by one. Is Bandra involved in this? Are they going to take it away from Nicolas Maduro? It could be. It could be. I don't know, huh? What do you guys think? Bandra? Come on, leave your comments in the chat for Bandra. Who's betting on Bandra? According to some research, the ship Bandra, sometimes called Census, is a ship involved in transporting oil from the Caribbean region related to Venezuela. Flagged in Guinea.
Yeah.
It came into the world in 2005.
Cinco.
And Bandra appears tagged in tracking databases. Subject to sanctions and prohibitions, including from the United States of America to the United Kingdom and the European Union. The organization Transparencia de Venezuela has identified him as part of Nicolas Maduro's ghost fleet. He uses a double identity. Bandra Census changes its flag and tries to hide in the vastness of the sea. Another one of the ships that could become part of those sanctioned by Donald Trump. We continue. With Mariella, this seems small. Mariella, nice name. Let's see. Mariella? Right? Good question. What kind of war does Trump want to start by taking ships? Well, my personal opinion is to make it cost Nicolas Maduro money. If it costs Nicolas Maduro money, his own people will come after him. Because Nicolas Maduro is responsible for the oil. Is it paid in advance? Nicolas Maduro now has to hand over $130 million to someone. Imagine if the United States starts taking away his ships, the business is over, his money is gone. Yeah, he won't be able to move his other arm anymore. Complicated topic, huh? Next, pros. We continue with Rose. Will she be part of it or not? There is no evidence, however. Rose is on the watch list. He is suspected to be part of the Dark Fleet. He is being investigated. He is not officially designated, but he is being investigated. Rose. Good point, huh? With Rose? Good point. We're still here, family, if you're live with us on this adventure we've embarked on tonight. Searching, what is the drone from the United States of America looking for right now? Who could be Donald Trump's next victim? Please leave your likes and your comments.
Yes.
In a disturbing adventure tonight, Pirates of the Caribbean. Piazza Alchimia, nice name, Alchimia. Also closely linked to Judaism. What do we know about Piazza? Alchimia? It's not listed. It gets away, but it has been identified in maritime tracking reports as part of the stealth fleet carrying Venezuelan oil. It has been under surveillance. It could be another friend of Skipper. We're now arriving at the key point, the loading area. We'll start with the outside area. Get off. Let's see if this guy who's currently in the Gulf of Venezuela has something to tell us. Do you think Baika is suspended? Let me... I used to say Seychelles. You can't imagine how I used to take people to places before. As long as we don't act like Nicolas Maduro. Are you getting off or not? We have the discharge. We have the discharge. Yes, this one, discharge. It's right now. At a speed of 83 knots. Does he appear to be sanctioned? By whom? By the United States of America and Europe? 230 meters east. This one is big. This one is big. It's scary. But for now, Skipper is the biggest. It's not a coincidence, huh? That they took Skipper. Did they take away the one who acted as a wet nurse? Out of all of these, for sure, huh? 100% for sure. Let's keep going. Could Mord also be a dark ship that steals money from Venezuela? There is no public evidence. He is not sanctioned, Mord. He gets away with it, Mord. Antigua? Let's look for this one. An old name to Cardon if you look it up. Antigua is sanctioned. Come on, community.
Yeah.
This ship is currently being chased by the drone. Good question, right? This one is indeed sanctioned by the United States. Oil involvement violating United Kingdom restrictions, with Canada also recently imposing sanctions. In 2025,
5.
irregular oil trade.
Claro.
Why are these ships in Venezuela? If Venezuela is transparent, Nicolas Maduro claims there's no corruption or crime. What are all these ships doing there? Who is the ship owner? HS Legend Limited. Address. In Liberia. Should I go get them? Amazing, huh? In the world we live in, just stop and think about this, huh? Stop and think about it. The world we live in. The number of criminal organizations out there making millions and millions of dollars every day. At the expense. The people of Venezuela and parts of Africa, of Asia, of a lot of places. It's a brutal thing. About this topic. I had never paid attention to it, but honestly, after seeing what has happened, it makes me want to learn more, which is good, right? Beauty one. The most beautiful? Is not sanctioned. All right, huh? I like the name, all right, huh? I think Yara, yeah, huh? Oh, interesting, Yara. This is interesting.
Sì.
Let's open the photo. What an amazing photo, my god. Wow. Amazing shot, huh? What do we know about Yair? Historically, has he been sanctioned by the United States in relation to Venezuelan oil? In December 2019, the United States Office of Foreign Assets Control included YARA among 6 Petróleos de Venezuela, Sociedad Anónima oil tankers, designated for transporting Venezuelan oil to Cuba.
Ah.
Along with Icaro, Luisa Cáceres de Arizmendi, Manuela Sainz Formiconi, and Terapaima. If this one goes out to sea, Donald Trump takes it home. So Yuri, we already know what could happen, huh? Yeah, let's keep going. There are only a few left. We've seen Tebble. Tebble no, Tebble no. Or yes. Tebble is a bunker. It's a bunkering tanker. 80 meters. This one is small. Nothing, Tebel, nothing. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Negra Hipólita. We have Negra Hipólita. Looking for Negra Hipólita. Ay, Negra Hipólita. Attention to Negra Hipólita. Negra Hipólita is not listed among those sanctioned by the United States or the European Union related to current sanctions on Venezuelan oil. And it has been at the research center.
Film.
And criminal actions in Venezuela on different dates, 2015 and 2020. The vessel was the subject of investigations for alleged fuel smuggling and illegal maneuvers. This resulted in Venezuelan authorities arresting Petróleos de Venezuela, Sociedad Anónima officials, Navy personnel, and crew members for hydrocarbon trafficking. A thief robbing a thief? A dramatic shift in tracking systems shutdown. The crew of the Negra Hipólita doesn't inspire much confidence. In the middle of the night, they turn off the transponder and transfer the oil somewhere else. In 2020, Maduro announced the arrest of Petróleos de Venezuela, Sociedad Anónima's top management.
Oh.
Had Nicolás Maduro, the Black Hipólita, had his wallet stolen? Oh my god, they steal from each other. Tamanaco. It gets more interesting every time because now they steal from each other. Let's go with Tamanaco, the Black Pearl. It's not Hippolyta, it's the Black Pearl. Right?
200.
229 meters long, no? It's not sanctioned. This one is big, huh? Tamanaco is large and currently safe. We continue, Colon. Man, Colon. Colon, what a mess you made. Look where we are, 250 meters long, gigantic, huh? No, Colon. No, Colon is fine. Colon is fine. Colon is behaving well. Let's continue. Look, would the dog's name be Chira? Let's see, Chira. Not sure if it's Cristobal or from Appetite Colon. Cristobal Colon really messed things up. Look at us now.
Attention, turn.
I like this song. Turn. It's a crude oil tanker that has currently been sanctioned by the United Kingdom. February 24, 2025. Canada, June 2025. Australia, June 2025, European Union. July 20, 2025, Switzerland. August 12, 2025, New Zealand. October 30, 2025. He should take a submarine and sink it directly. Everyone is looking for him. Is this ship more wanted than Maduro? But, well, how can this be? But what have you done, Hira? I can't believe it. But look, not even the owner shows up. He is being sought by New Zealand, Switzerland, the European Union, Australia, the United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States. No, not the United States. Trump, what's happening? If you don't want him, leave. If everyone does, I don't want him.
Oh my goodness, well.
This covers Russian oil transport. This one belongs to Putin, so let's not touch it. Who's parked here? Let's see, anchored, docked at the port. Steph. This guy, you can tell he owes money to everyone. Come on, let's go with Steph. We're doing well. Family, tonight's game is interesting. 183 meters, Steph. (2003), it's already a few years old. It's not listed.
Yeah.
Steph, it's loading, but not listed yet.
Yeah.
Steph, right now it's not listed.
Yeah.
We've made it all the way to Punta Cardon. Maracaibo, do we dare? There's no photo of this ibis. Should we post it if it's not visible? IBI. Caribbean Strategies, ibis ship. Do we know anything about IBI? 80 meters small, 2014.
14.
It's not a big oil tanker. This is nothing. This is a barge, 80 meters of ship. Maracaibo, we'll leave Maracaibo alone. The other day they got nervous. Hey, in this area here, Red Moon. Let's look for this Red Moon. Red Moon sounds scary, huh? Red Moon. Red Moon. Yeah, Petro, I'm sure he's involved too. There's no evidence, Red Moon, nothing. Everyone who comes through here, I imagine that none of those who are sanctioned pass through this Panama. I don't think so, huh? I don't know. I have to ask. Yes, they can go through the Panama Canal, but I don't think so, huh? I don't think so. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think it's allowed. We have something in the Barcelona area. Arya, this is Russian. Be careful, okay? Attention to Putin, Arya. Kung Fu Panda, Maduro is Kung Fu Panda. He's digging a hole right now. Atención, Arya. He's sanctioned. Barcelona coast.
No.
Because of crude oil transported from Russia. He is sanctioned by the United States, European Union, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. He is.
Está.
He is sanctioned, huh? We can't stop him because he has a Russian flag. But there it is. What's that ship doing in Venezuela? Why is it there, Arya Stark? This seems like more than Venezuela. Game of Thrones. Seriously, does it look like Game of Thrones?
Dios.
Diasti. Let's see. Who do we cast as Diasti? Premier. I'm going to check the radar. Let's see if the drone has come back. Nothing. The drone is quiet now, huh? They've disconnected it because we were live, for sure, because the other night they left it on, and tonight they've cut it off. But it's there, right? Black Cat is there. Premiere? No need. We're already here to find out who's living illegally. So watch out for Sanctioned Premiere. An embargo particularly linked to Russia, sanctioned since September 2025 by the United States, United Kingdom, European Union, and Canada. G7 and European Union international restrictions. Well, this one could fall. Next, it could be trouble. It could be trouble. It could be trouble. Let's see this one. It's not listed. Consider the fleet Nicolas Maduro has. Just think about it. Do you know how many millions they make daily? Let's pause for a moment. This is already making me crazy. In numbers. The amount of money Nicolas Maduro makes by exploiting Venezuela's resources, and that money doesn't go to the people.
Yep.
Are they looting you? This is much bigger than we could ever imagine. They're completely looting Venezuela.
Venezuela.
I think it's extremely serious. Very, very serious. Next, Phoenix. 6 Phoenix 6 is sanctioned. We have this vessel on the list. Come on, Chad, what do you guys think? It's terrible. It's terrible what we're seeing tonight. It's terrible. 90% of the ships are sanctioned. Now we just need Greta and Barbie Gaza to arrive.
Oh. I'm going crazy already, huh?
Phoenix 6. Identified as a high-risk sanctioned entity, especially for the Caribbean, Venezuela appears in monitoring reports as having a stealth sanctioned status for its involvement in oil transportation operations linked to Venezuelan waters.
No.
From August to October 2025,
Cinco.
it was labeled high risk, along with other vessels like Apus, part of Venezuela's Ghost Fleet. Taman. This one looks big, huh? It looks really big. 248 meters. Big. A lot of money, a lot. Nicolas Maduro is the one stealing. Does that make you see it as an adventure from the beginning? This is already making me sick. Neutrino ship, what a name, neutrino ship. Is the neutrino ship sanctioned? That's cool. Delcy has quite a business set up with Maduro. Neutrino ship. Are they going to get away with that name? A neutrino ship? It gets away with it. This one's clean. But there have been suspicions that they were carrying more than just neutrinos. Careful. Come to this area, this one that's loading right now. Henrik. We're interested in the ones that are loading or the ones that are offshore, in the waters. Venezuela?
No.
Let's see if Henrik has... It's not listed. Henrik is clean. Diablo Rosso, the Red Devil. My goodness, what names. They have to give one military strategies? It's a lot of money and time. This happens daily. There's no public evidence. This one is legal. It's legal, but they take money from Venezuela.
No.
The case is the same. I mean, whether they buy it or sell it, isn't it that they're taking money from Venezuela?
No.
We've looked at Area. Let's see. I think Area. Yes, she was there. I think Arya is there, yes. Yes, Arya is. Sanctioned. United States, European Union, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Switzerland, New Zealand. Russian origin. We had seen this, Vale. Premier, we had seen it too. We had seen that one too. Warrior King. The Warrior King. No, what Maduro did is beyond words. This is worse than we thought. Yes, Aryan race is supremacist. That's a supremacist oilman. Like Maduro says, there are supremacists who are after him. That...
Oh my god.
He belongs to the Dark Fleet, but he doesn't have sanctions. He's mentioned, but he doesn't have sanctions. He belongs to the Dark Fleet. This means that tomorrow he could become a part of it. If the United States wants to, they can put them all of them at once. Chloe. What do we know about Chloe? I look again to see the drone. Ah, look, a C-17 is taking off. We're connecting with Puerto Rico. C-17 taking off right now.
From Sabre?
Taking off. 2,900 feet, the C-17 is taking off right now from Seba. I think this is exaggerated. Way too exaggerated. Let's look at one now in Isla Margarita URF+. It's too much. It's too much.
Hello.
It's a lot of money, family, a lot of money. Well, pay attention to the story of this one. It's now in Margarita Island. And I think it's because they kept it for themselves. In January 2025,
Cinco.
Venezuela stopped it. It was stopped at the port of Guamache, Nueva Esparta, for entering Venezuelan territorial waters without authorization. The Joint Coast Guard Commission and other forces boarded the vessel and detained it for lack of permits. The Guyana Maritime Administration declared that the URF Plus was not legally registered in that country, so it was not authorized to fly the flag. The Guyanese flag was fake. This vessel was traveling with a fake flag. Well, let's continue with the story.
Yeah.
There is no evidence, but there are alerts and United States sanctions on this vessel in some cases. They have kept it. Did it enter illegally? Did it try to take oil through some shady deal? Obviously, the port staff must be corrupt too. Now, one of the many oil tankers comes in, they fill it up, and it leaves. They line their pockets with money. They don't give Maduro his share. Maduro gets pissed off and keeps the ship. Literally. It's just literal. Well, that's how things are. I'm going to stop here, I think. We've already talked about this. Now I want to see your comments. What do you think about this story? I think it's incredible. And this doesn't show up anywhere. Look, I'd like to do it. How much money could the total cost of barrels of oil from all the sanctioned vessels? What have I written before? Let's make an estimate. Let me think about this. Daily viewership, 31 million. In oil, let's all watch The Dark Fleet. Yes, Chat GPT. What do you want from me? I'm not a machine. I'm asking you. Besides, it works well with this. It's one thing to get programming info, another to ask calculation questions. This does it for you. Look.
Look.
Oh my goodness. Of the ones we've seen, the total of all these ships that are sanctioned is $329 million. It's crazy, and we haven't seen everything. Let's include all the ships from the Ghost Fleet now, the ones we haven't seen, but we'll add them too. It's amazing. I'm in shock right now. I'm in GPT chat mode. In shock. Oh my goodness. $504 million. $504 million. Imagine that these people, once a week, fill it up. Or twice a week he fills it up, other ships pass it along. How much can they generate? In a year, these ships and money from barrels of oil. Just to do the full calculation. Shocking. How? Oh my God. It can't be.
7,000.
$7,548 million.
7.000.
$7.548 billion. It's crazy. Why would he want 200 million if he already gets 7,000 a year? Venezuela's yearly budget is 22,671 million. 7,000 million are lost with oil. $7,000 million. Of course, they officially received 10,000 million with oil from Petróleos de Venezuela, Sociedad Anónima. 10,000 million? I don't believe it. These guys make more. These guys officially make more. They declare 10,000 million legally. Look, a C-17 is arriving now. Or is it the same one? It's not the same one. It's the same one. It's the same one. These people declare 10 billion, but they're keeping thousands and thousands of millions every year. This can't go on like this. This can't go on like this. We have to get it out now. I started feeling bad, and I'm not even Venezuelan. If they did this to me in my country, I declare war. Some guys are staying. With 7 billion a year at least, at the very least, because there are more. There are probably more ships. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, family.
Yeah.
What we just saw is crazy, right? Is this RCH going to Puerto Rico or the Republic?
Rica.
They're carrying a lot of equipment, a lot of equipment, a lot of missiles. A lot of equipment is going to Puerto Rico. The F-35s have arrived.
Push.
They're telling us over here. All together under the command of Mr. Smith and Captain Hook. Is it a mafia? You see that fool who starts dancing? No war, peace, peace. 7 billion? And they're doing it in Spain. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Christina, I don't want to know. Because I'm going to get upset. I'm going to get upset. I'm going to get upset. I'm going to have to leave. But this just can't be. It's just $7 billion. That's enough to build hospitals and houses. All right, let's take a look at something. Have you added up all the suspicious ships? B. Load Venezuelan crude. This only includes suspects. The legal ones must also be included. Let's check. Yes, they're all there.
It's tremendous.
It's tremendous. It's crazy. It's crazy. Family, I hope I've learned a lot tonight. I hope you have too. Together, we've learned a lot from this story. See you in the next show. Leave your comment. What do you think about this? Let's see, what do you think? We'll reopen if there's any activity. For now, let's process $7 billion stolen from Venezuela.
No.
We're off to a good start. December 12, 2025.
5.